What's up everybody, and welcome to Mortal Kombat X Scorpion Ninjutsu Dojo. This is the first of my upcoming series where we talk about fighting games. Now we're going to jump right in to some of Scorpion's basic attacks, taking a quick look at some stuff. I like the Ninjutsu fighting style because it is my favorite one to play as, and I've gotten pretty good with him. I'm not the greatest. Sometimes I lose matches quite often because I was not the best with Scorpion, but I enjoy this particular fighting style. Now, first off, let's take a look at some of his regular moves. There's a forward triangle. That's an overhead. Mid to overhead, which means it will hit people if they're blocking low. Then his second was his back triangle. We're particularly highlighting these two attacks because they are key, and they are useful for combo starters and also basically kind of catching opponents off guard. Now we're going to highlight a few basic combos here, such as square, square, circle. Let's do that a few more times here. So then square, triangle, X. That's a pretty good combo starter. I like that one. Square, triangle, square. Which give me a minute here. You actually kind of have to do the button kind of fast on this one. A little fast, couple of strikes. And now, as you can see, you can do square, square, circle. You can also use the overhead, which is forward triangle, just to kind of set up some combos. And basically what I'm doing here is basically showing you how you can use Scorpion's Ninjutsu variation to its fullest, I feel like. Because you want to use basic combos like square, square, circle, square, triangle, and X. But you want to find ways to connect them together. As you just seen there, I just held back on the D-pad and just keep pressing triangle, and you can get at least a good 3 or 4 hits with just the uppercut sword. Now that's just back triangle, and that's a good combo starter. So is the forward triangle, which is the overhead. Let's highlight a couple more combos here, and I want to actually do this just to show people that it doesn't take very long to practice. I mean, I was hardcore into Mortal Kombat, and I kind of fell out of it. Here's a couple of this triangle, square, triangle, which actually is the last hit is an overhead, which could be useful in battle to kind of mix up the game and throw your opponent off guard. And you can add it easily to the uppercut sword. Square, no wait, my bad. Triangle, square, circle is a very good combo because you will use it a lot of times to chain together into your teleport. Then you also have this nice little combo here. It's 2-hitter, but it's an overhit. Majority moves that involve overhits are pretty good because most people don't expect them, and they can be useful to kind of catching your opponent off guard in the middle of a fight. Now we're taking a look at some special moves here. We got the teleport, which you can do it normal, and you can also do it in the air. You got his trip, and you of course have his signature spear throw. All of these moves you really want to get familiar with. You want to know how to time his spear toss. His teleport, without a doubt, is one of his most... His teleport and his spear is the two most iconic moves, and definitely the two most devastating moves that you will most likely be using in combos, as I'm going to be showing you here. Another key thing is that combos are easy to drop with Scorpion in this variation. If you mess up on a button press at the right time, you will most definitely drop the combo, as you witnessed. But you can actually hit these combos if you just practice and kind of find a rhythm. And without a doubt, it's not that hard. It's actually pretty easy, and it looks pretty fancy. It looks like you put a lot of time into the character. But in all due reality, you probably spent 10 minutes practicing with the character. And you see, I just did two sword uppercuts and a grapple. Pretty basic combo, but it does some decent damage, and it looks pretty cool. I'm just gonna keep doing some combos for you guys. I apologize if I'm resetting. When I do practice, I reset a lot if I mess up in combos, just so I can get back in the center of the stage. And another key thing is, don't be afraid to test out combos. just because you fail the combo the first time, don't be afraid to maybe try to use a different combo or different move to set up a juggle. Because a lot of times, a lot of the moves you can tweak, especially in this Ninjutsu Scorpion, you can tweak with the forward triangle overhead sword, or you can use the back triangle uppercut sword to help start combos off. Or as you can see, I am using triangle, square, circle, then I perform a teleport, then I will perform the spear toss, which sometimes connects, sometimes it doesn't. You have to kind of get the timing down. And sometimes if you use the square, square, circle, you will want to teleport, then press square, that Scorpion will punch, then do the spear toss to grab them. Now I'm also using one of my personal favorite and easy combos, which is square, triangle, and circle. No wait, no, my bad. I am using actually triangle, square, X, and Scorpion basically does 2 punches and he does a knee, and the last hit will pop the opponent up in the air, and you can do a very easy spear, which will allow you to basically do a combo. And now this can be useful. As you just see, I just comboed in my X-ray using this. You can perform any kind of move. You can do X-ray, you can do another spear, you can do a sword uppercut. It's very simple. That basic 3-hit combo and spear that you just see me doing a few times. It's super easy, and it looks good. I'm just kind of gonna cut loose a little bit, try to perform some combos for you guys. But that is basically about it. That is basically about it as for the Ninjutsu breakdown, and also some of my tips on some basic combos and some pretty nice combos that can help you win. Now, combos is not everything. Very good word of advice when playing as Ninjutsu Scorpion. You have to practice his timing on his combos and his juggle, because if not, then you are going to drop a lot of them. You're going to drop some combos pretty easily if you don't practice when to use certain moves. But as you can see here, I drop quite a few combos. I'm also goofing around. I'm also trying to do a few new things, and don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to experiment. But some major tips for Ninjutsu Scorpion is definitely using his swords. You can also press back circle, and he would do a, kind of like the leg sweep, but he uses his sword. So he will have a slight range advantage, which can be useful. And that slight range advantage can come really in handy when playing competitive online, because people just don't expect you to whip out a sword very fast. Especially with the overhit and the uppercut. Both of them got some good speed behind them, okay damage, but they can be good combo starters, or even combo enhancers if you know how to use them. So you definitely want to practice with those 2 key attacks. Everything else will kind of fall into play once you just kind of practice some of the basic combos you see me doing. I'm testing out a few things right now. I'm a little rusty of Scorpion, so I had to practice a little bit before I started filming. And also, like, if I don't smash my right D-pad, it sometimes doesn't register. But as you can see, just basic square spear can even be a good way to catch people off guard. If you can catch people off guard with a basic combo, I mean, it still works. You definitely want to learn how to take advantage of that. Okay, now it's time to use some of these moves in an actual fight. Now this is a fight against the computer on medium. Now if you definitely want to practice, you can play on hard, or you can even play against like a friend. But I definitely recommend to actually play against an actual computer, somebody that is moving, somebody that will block. Now I am having a little bit of a trouble here because the computer is just being a douche. But don't worry, here you can see I am using the sword attacks to start up combos, and also to fight. I'm using my teleport to link basic combos together, such as my triangle, square, circle, into a teleport, into a spear. And these combos that I show you in practice are very useful in an actual fight, because you can pull them off. It just takes a little bit of practice and some timing. As you see, I just used the low hit which is back circle. Couple of regular bump punches. Don't be afraid to throw some regular punches. I mean, get those low kicks in, get those regular punches in, kicks, or anything. It does a little bit of damage. I messed up there. As you can see, I am dropping combos. I mean, this variation of Scorpion is pretty easy to drop combos, and I think that's why you don't see a lot of people use this variation. Particularly when it comes to being competitive online, people want to almost guarantee a combo. So, but this is a guaranteed combo if you can just take the time to practice. As you see, I'm getting some stuff going here. I messed up on the spear toss. It's okay. I decided not to smash my right D-pad. Here I got the computer in the corner. So, and if you get somebody in the corner, you can definitely take advantage of the combos that I showed you because it's easier to perform. That uppercut. I'm pretty much have this match won. There's not much that's going to happen here.